Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video we are going to be going over the same three things that we go over on the channel each and every single day, and those things include where you guys can actually go ahead and find Madame Nazar for today. The next thing that we're actually going to be going over is the collection sets and their current cycle. And then last but not least, we're going to go over the daily challenges, but first in the detailed, or the list, and then we're in complete detailed. So you guys will be having no problems gaining and earning gold here in Red Dead Online for today. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started by showing you right where you can find Madame Nazar. Well, there's a bootlegger mission right there, but Madame Nazar's location will actually be along the Dakota River right here, making Valentine your fast travel destination of choice. So just pretty much head straight south and you'll be able to find her right there. But if this is the only thing that you guys actually came here for today, which I highly recommend that you watch the entire video because it has a lot of good information in it, that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. A like definitely goes a long way here on the channel. It shows your support for these types of videos. It tells me that you want me to continue making these types of videos. And honestly, it just really helps me grow here on YouTube. So just spend that 2 seconds and like and subscribe down below. All right, now that we got that covered, let's go ahead and move on to the daily collection sets and their current cycles. Now, I get asked probably more than anything, what does the cycles, what are they? What do I need to do about them? What do they mean? Whatever. It all evolves around the collector role. So you guys need to purchase that collector bag, which you need to go visit Madame Nazar, which is already what we discussed. She's along the Dakota River bank. It will cost you 15 gold bars in order to participate, but anytime that you guys use the field shovel in a dig, so it's going to be different sets that we're about to go over here in a second. So if you guys were digging up, say, coins for today as an example, you guys are going to get completely random coins for the day. You might not get any of the ones that you're actually looking for, or you actually might get 5. Now, that is the most that I've ever seen or heard of anybody that has ever collected, done the collection sets yet. If there's more that I just don't know about, then by all means, let me know in the comments down below. But you guys need to make sure that you have room in your satchel in order to collect them, because say you don't have any of the room, it's going to tell you that you're collecting them, but it's not going to go into your satchel. So you wasted your time and energy, and honestly, you wasted a perfectly good collection site for whatever item that you're trying to dig up using the field shovel. So just don't do it. So these different sets can change anywhere between cycle 1 and cycle 6. So there's 6 different possibilities for each collection set every single day, and it's completely random on the day, just like it's going to be completely random what items you're going to get with the field shovel. I hope that makes sense, but if you guys do have further questions, by all means, leave a comment down below. So this is going to affect basically the lost jewelry, which will be a part of cycle number 5, the arrowheads a part of cycle number 4, the family heirlooms at cycle number 1, coins at cycle number 3, and then the fossils, which are exclusive to the PS4, at cycle number 4 for today. Now, the next 4 sets that I'm about to go over, you don't even need to be a collector at all in order to collect them, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them. But that's why I definitely recommend that you guys go ahead and get that collector bag as soon as you possibly can, because you can actually make pretty good money with the collector rules still. It's how I made a lot of my money. Now, it's not guaranteed each and every single day that you can actually earn $4,000, because with the field shovel, you just don't know what you're actually going to get. So there's always that, but it's still a good opportunity. The American Wildflowers, you can actually get 3 total sets every single day with that, and that's going to be a part of cycle number 3. Tarot cards, cycle number 1. Antique alcohol bottles at cycle number 5. And then the bird eggs at cycle number 3. Next on the list is going to be going over the daily challenges. We're going to quickly go over the list, and then we're going to go over them in detailed information. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So the daily challenge list basically includes, we got 5 candies eaten, a distance of 5280 driven by train. There went a train over there. 1 herb picking contest completed, 1 long-nosed gar caught, 3 player kills with throwing weapons and showdowns. We got 5 prairie poppies picked, and then 1 self-portrait taken. Bounty hunter roll, we got 2 bounties brought in from Lemoyne posters, 3 bounty targets lassoed with from horseback, and then 1 player bounty collected. Trader roll, we got 3 camp stews eaten, 15,830 distance delivery wagon traveled on a mission, and then 2 resupply missions completed. Collector roll, we have 3 American wildflowers found, 3 coins found, 3 collectibles sold to Madame Nazar. The moonshiner roll, we got drank, owned strong moonshine, 4 moonshine served to other players at a bar, and then 2 times play with the band for 2 minutes. We got Hearty Tonics used when too hot or too cold for the naturalist roll, 2 legendary animal samples taken, and then 3 wetland animal samples taken. Alright, there is a possibility of actually earning up to 11 gold bars for today. Now, the only real requirement that you guys need in order to do that is to make sure that you've completed 1 daily challenge for at least 21 days in a row. Obviously, doing more than 1 daily challenge will earn you more gold over time, and then maintain that 1 going forward after that you hit that 21 days. Now, the other thing that I highly recommend, and this is how you're going to get the daily roll challenges completed, is you need to have all the current rolls purchased and be at least a rank 10 in each of those rolls. That will give you access to 15 daily roll challenges each and every single day. However, it only says that you can complete 9, which you can only complete 9 every single day. But that gives you a little bit of a buffer. By that, I mean you guys get to basically pick which 9 daily roll challenges that you guys would like to participate. You get an opportunity of making up to 6 gold bars every single day from them. So you can say, I really don't want to do X, Y, and Z because of whatever, and you can actually not do them. Whereas the daily general challenges, you have to do all of them regardless of what they are, and it's going to be the same for everybody every single day. It doesn't matter if you're rank 0 and just starting Red Dead Online, or rank 1000 or whatever the highest Red Dead Online player is at currently. There is no benefit as far as the rank goes, except for some of the stuff that you can buy after you hit level 1, rank 100. It really doesn't matter, to be honest. All right, so let's go ahead and break these down. You got 5 candies eaten. You can either find these naturally throughout the world, you can actually loot them, or you can actually purchase them from your catalog or any of the general stores. I don't remember how much they cost off the top of my head, but you just have to eat them. They'll go inside of your wheel. I don't know if I actually have any right now. Let's take a look here. Candy. Yep, right there. So I got 10 candies, and then we just have to eat those, and then you'll get that daily challenge completed. So that one's really not that difficult for today. The next one on the list is going to be 5280 distance driven by train. I recommend that you guys actually go down to McFarland's Ranch. There's pretty much always a train coming into the station, at the station, or just leaving the station. It's like 90% of the time there is there. Since I've actually been sitting here, before I even started the video, there's a train that went by. I just heard another train go by just now, and there was one at the very start of this episode. So there's been 3 trains literally in like the last 15 minutes. So it's really not that hard to find a train down here at McFarland's Ranch. Otherwise, you can find a lot of them between Rhodes and Saint Denis as well. We got 1 herb picking contest completed. Now, the best way to do this is, or the only way to do this is with somebody else in your posse, or their posse. It doesn't really matter. Then start an herb picking contest. As long as you each pick 1 herb, that's all you really need to do in order to get that completed. Otherwise, it's going to take about 5 minutes of your time to finish that one. We got 1 long-nosed gar caught. The best place to find these is actually going to be in Lagra. So up here. You're going to find them up in here. Otherwise, you can actually come down here and find them down here as well. If you guys come to this location, you guys will find largemouth bass as well. If you guys go to the Lagra location, you guys will find the channel catfish. So both areas have 2 different types of fish that can be caught, be caught with those special lures that you're going to be using for them specifically. If you guys are up here, I guess I would use the lake lure regardless of which one you're at. In this case, you could use the river lure if you want as well, but the lake lure seems to lure the long-nosed gars in just a little bit. I don't know if that's my imagination or if it's really true, but it seems like it works a little bit better for me. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one, and that is 3-player kills with throwing weapons in showdowns. The best way to do this is if you guys can get name your weapon or name your weapon teams, because you always get a tomahawk at the beginning of each of those, or every time that you spawn in, instead of having to waste your own and then having to buy some again. So that's probably the easiest way to do it, but throwing weapons for some people in showdown might be a little bit more difficult. So it's kind of up to you if you guys want to do this. There's really no trick with it. I guess I would say painted black is going to be the easiest for the throwing weapons, and then you can just mark them. Then you can get a good shot on them. Prairie poppies picked. Now I'm going to actually be taking you guys up to the Great Plains area. So just outside of, I did not want to come in here. I wanted to go up to the map. Just outside of Blackwater. This is kind of my go-to spot for prairie poppies. You can find them here, or you can actually find them kind of like in this general area, kind of down by Armadillo. Those are pretty much the only two spots that you guys can find prairie poppies. So if you guys come here specifically, if you guys come right by the A, it's actually going to be one right about here and another one right about there. If you guys come between the I and the N, there's going to be another one right about there. If you guys come up to here, there's going to be one there and one about here. And then just keep in mind that there is a cougar that spawns in up in this area, and then there's also a legendary cougar that can spawn in this area as well. So you might find a couple cougars in this general area. There's another one there. There's another one about here, and right about here-ish or so. So there's plenty of different opportunities that you guys can find some. And if you actually come a little bit more like this way, there's a whole bunch more for like in this entire area. All right, let's go to move on to the next thing, and that is going to be talking about the self-portrait. This one's actually pretty easy. All we have to actually do is get off our horse here. Then we're going to pull up our wheel. We're going to go over into our camera. And then you can actually self-portrait. And then go ahead and take the photo. That's all you have to do. Close out of it, and you're going to get that half a gold bar. Easy peasy. And then now my streak is continued. So we're going to get that that streak continued. Right now we're at 285 days in a row. I'd be well over 306 or over a year, but I happened to miss one day because of Thanksgiving last year. Bummer, huh? All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one, and that's going to be talking about the Bounty Hunter role. The Bounty Hunter role is the only role that does pay out additionally in gold. We got 2 bounties brought in from Lemoyne posters, so Rhodes or Saint Denis. We have 3 bounty targets lassoed from horseback, so just lasso them while you're still on horseback. It doesn't matter which lasso you use, the reinforced one or the regular one. Then we have 1 player bounty collected. The best way to do this is actually with a friend, not in the same posse. But they would kill you, you would press charges, and then they keep doing that until they have a high enough bounty, and then it will finally be offered to you. And then they would basically allow you to collect them, and then you return the favor by you killing them. They press charges on you, then they collect the bounty on you. It'll probably take about 10 to 15 minutes of your time for both of you guys to complete that, plus whatever time you guys have to serve in the jail. The trader role, we got 3 camp stews eaten. You don't have to even do this at your own camp. You can actually do this at a friend's camp. So if you guys don't own a stew pot, then find a friend that can help you guys with this. And then base quality stew is all you actually need to eat in order to complete this. And there's train number 4. I can hear another one off in the distance. We got a distance of 15,830 by delivery wagon while on a mission. This is going to be equivalent to 2 distant deliveries. Just keep that in mind. Then you have to do 2 resupply missions completed. There's a 20-minute to a half an hour rest time in between it, plus the time frame to actually do the resupply mission. So you're looking at about 45 total minutes doing 2 resupply missions completed for today. We have collector role. We got 3 American wildflowers found. Again, American wildflowers will be a part of cycle number 3. Coins will be a part of cycle number 3 as well. And then we have 3 collectibles sold to Madame Nazar. You have to physically go to her location at the Dakota River area and sell them directly. Don't send them via the post office. Not a smart move. Moonshiner roll, we gotta drink our own strong moonshine. So as long as you have a moonshine batch brewing and it's strong or whatever it tells you guys to do as far as your daily challenges go, then just go ahead and do that, and then you can actually go into your bar and drink it. We have 4 moonshine served to other players at a bar. They don't even have to be in the same posse. You can just randomly invite people and see if they come in and serve them at your bar. Or you don't even have to be at your own bar to serve them. You could be at their bar. Then we got 2 times play with the band for 2 minutes. Now, a lot of people said that they can actually do this in 1 minute. For me, it's every 2 minutes, at least on the Xbox. So I don't know if it's a glitch on it. It's supposed to be 2. It literally says 2 times play with the band for 2 minutes. So 2 times 2, 4 minutes. That's what it's supposed to take, and that's exactly how long in real time it takes me to get my daily challenge completed when I do this one. This one and the drink your own strong moonshine, super simple to complete. And then last but not least, we got the naturalist roll. We got 2 hearty tonics to use when too hot or too cold. You do have to purchase them or purchase the pamphlet. I would stay away from purchasing this pamphlet personally. And then go get really hot or really cold by either not wearing winter gear or wearing winter gear in the wrong spots. And then go ahead and use the hearty tonics. And then 2 legendary animal samples taken. You can either naturally find these around the world, or you can actually do the missions through Harriet. Either one will work. And then 3 wetland animal samples taken. Now this one's pretty easy. Just go after the alligators because, well, there's a ton of them in that area. Well, that is all the daily challenges done, gone over, and covered. If you guys do have any questions regarding any of the daily challenges, by all means, leave a comment down below because I'd love to be able to help you guys out if I possibly can. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys, stay gaming.